here in Melbourne, now sun's out, and secondly the quality is just 10 minutes away.
Shona from ATB here. I've got Darren Weir here with me today. Took a little bit to pin him down, but I've got ya. He loves this stuff. So we're just going to talk about last week's runners, in which Weary had a couple of hours. First of all, we had Mum Biley, went round at Sandown. She finished 8th. She didn't handle the going very well, and she's now been retired to stud. She's going to go and see Sizzling. We had Claire Bow race. He ran 4th. He travelled wide all the way, and he come home really strong, and he's off to Geelong now in a 2200 metre race next Friday. Royal Fantasy resumed at Geelong on the synthetic, finished 5th. It was a good run, and we'll take fitness from that run. Short Espresso ran 3rd at Geelong. It was a good run, but he just ran into a really good horse in Galaxy Pegasus, and he's probably one that you should keep an eye out in spring. We had Lonspresso run at Caulfield on Saturday in the Group 3. How did she go, Weary?
No, she was disappointing, Shona. Probably just rode her a bit close, so we sort of changed plans a little bit. We're going to go back to Flemington Saturday week and just ride her a little bit quieter to just try and ride to be strong late. And she seems to have got through the run all right, so that's the main thing.
Yeah, she looked super in the yard.
Yeah, she did. She looked great.
Yeah.
You know, I expected her to run pretty well, so it was pretty disappointing. But maybe it was just the firmness of the track, and we rode her a bit close.
Yeah. We had Lucky Lion finish 5th at Singapore on Sunday night. He never looked comfortable in the going, and a post-race report has told us that he ripped half of his back foot off during the running. So they've stuck a shoe on and stuck his foot back together, but we'll just have to wait and see how that holds up. And we had Manitrust's race at Swan Hill, and she finished 5th. Third, sorry, yeah.
He had his chance. He was probably just a little bit disappointing late, but look, he's still a horse that's learning all about the job, and I think once a set of blinkers goes on, you know, you'll see a different horse. So, although it was a disappointing result, it still wasn't too bad, and he'll run probably, there's a city meeting at Mornington 2 weeks from today.
Yeah. And how's Platelet going?
Platelet's going really well. She'll have a gallop on the course proper at Warrnambool on Saturday morning, and then hopefully a jump out on the course proper tomorrow week.
Yeah. And Tai Yo?
Tai Yu's having a quiet 800 metre trial on Friday. Looks fantastic.
Yeah. And one that I didn't get to mention last week because we ran out of time with Robbie Lang was Supplements and her win at Bendigo.
Yep. Yeah, she did. Supplements is a really improving sort of horse, and there is a race coming up for her. I think it might be Geelong or something like that. It's a 0 to 62 mile fillies and mares, which is a perfect race for her. And once she gets out even over 2,000, she's going to win a few more races.
Yeah. And one more I wanted to mention from last week was Firehouse Rock, raced at Geelong and come 2nd. He's supposed to be racing next week at Bendigo, so keep an eye out for that one. So tomorrow we've got long time running at Mornington. Ran a good race at Geelong first up, come 2nd, and we'll just have to wait and see how the truck is tomorrow for that one. At Moonee Valley we've got Crackerjack King contesting the Group 2 Dardo Tanshi Nam Stakes, drawn barrier 1. With Michael Walker on board, so we'll see how that goes. The field doesn't look overly strong, so with a bit of luck, he should be finishing off good. We head to Morphettville again on Saturday with Lucky on Barefoot and Raining Meteor. Raining Meteor is a drop-in class with Jamie Watt on board, so we're expecting a bold showing from him. Warwick Nabil, these are nominations only, so we'll just discuss these briefly because I'm not sure whether they'll accept, but Weary, you might be able to tell me maybe social media at Warwick Nabil on Sunday.
She won't be running. She'll wait and go to Seymour on Thursday.
And Tokyo Tower?
Yeah, she'll definitely run. Been a little bit disappointing, to be honest, in her track work and her trial, so she's ready to go to the races, so we'll just ride quiet and see how she goes.
Yeah, and she's a pen tyre, so they can be a little bit later developing, can't they?
Yeah, well, you would hope so, but you know, to be honest, she needs to lift the game.
Oh, radio, you're being told. And then on Monday we've got Warrnambool with Linda Doom.
Yeah, well, she's racing really well, and yeah, I'm sure she'll run well. She's a really good rider.
Yep, and we're off to Bendigo on Wednesday, and as I said, these are only nominations. We'll have Esprit de Sol and Firehouse Rock. So keep an eye out for those ones. And what about Croissant Saloon? How's he going?
He's going quite well. He made good progress from from the Peter Lawrence to the Memsey, and the plan all along's been, to try and have him right for the Kybe Diva, and things are on track. But he's going to run into all those horses that beat him, the 2 horses that beat him on Saturday. So he needs to improve a bit, but we're happy enough with the way he's progressing.
And one horse that looked super sexy on Saturday was Sign Off.
Yeah, he's a nice horse, and
yeah.
I'm sure he would have finished closer had he got a bit of clear running late. He's obviously heading on a Bendigo Cup campaign, so I think things are on track. Just have to wait and see how he finishes off next start, but hopefully he'll run well.
Beautiful. Thanks for joining us, Darren.
No worries.
Great. Okay, so I'm back from Sandown, and I wanted to check with Marco Botti and Darren Dance about our international runners. Marco Botti's confirmed with us that Dandino will be racing on Saturday in the Group 3 at Kempton Park. Marco said that this is the best possible lead up for Dandino to give him his best chance in the Melbourne Cup. He says now that he's an older horse, he's racing more dower, which you would have seen when he contested in the Grade 1 American St. Ledger, and he thinks that racing him there and then bringing him across to the Melbourne Cup is his best chance. All going well, he will then head to the Japan Cup, and he thinks that if we race him in the Caulfield Cup, Melbourne Cup and then Japan Cup, that those 3 runs will be just far too hard for him. So he wants to give him every possible opportunity in the Melbourne Cup and the Japan Cup. On to Counter Ridge. She's going to have a run this Saturday or Sunday over there. She's been nominated in 2 spots. Marco hasn't decided where he'll run her yet. She kicked off her campaign in a 1400 metre race, which she was far too fresh for. She'd had a long quarantine period in South Africa, and he thinks that dropping her back to 1200 metres, he thinks that she should go well. So we'll keep an eye out for that one, and keep an eye on the website, and I'll pop up where she's going to race. Seismos will head into quarantine on September 11 and arrive in Australia on Grand Final day. He's going to be heading towards the Caulfield Cup and then onto the Melbourne Cup. And guest of honour, he'll join Seismos in quarantine on September 11 and arrive in Melbourne on Grand Final day. He's heading to the Toorak Handicap and, all going well, onto the Cox Plate. So they're our international runners and where they're at and what they're doing. And if you've got any questions or need some information, feel free to give myself or Darren a call. Okay guys, good luck on the punt this weekend and see you soon.
Good afternoon here in Melbourne, our sun's out.